And talking about false claims, we're also going to have a fun look at Kevin Rudd's utterly unhinged commentary on the Australian media, including his paranoid fantasies that I'm part of a mafia-style hit squad sent to assassinate his character. No, Kevin, you assassinated your own character. If you really want to see real character assassination, have a look at how the US media treats Republican governors and presidents and Republican presidential candidates. Have a look at how Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis has been so thoroughly misrepresented and maligned. For a year, DeSantis has been accused of having blood on his hands for his COVID response, while the Democrat governors of California and New York are praised endlessly, even though DeSantis has less deaths per capita than New York, despite never closing Florida down and the state having an older population, indeed the second oldest population in America. This weekend, DeSantis was the victim of another hit job, this time from MSNBC, who claimed the Florida governor was using the COVID vaccine to reward powerful political supporters. That's quite an accusation. So who are these powerful supporter groups that are getting the vaccine first? Let's go to the NBC report. They say Governor Ron DeSantis, a Republican, ignored federal guidelines and prioritised getting senior citizens, one of Florida's most potent voting blocs, vaccinated first. So DeSantis's great crime is having the most vulnerable members of the community, senior citizens, vaccinated first. He's being attacked because he's ensuring the elderly, who are most likely to die or be hospitalised with COVID, are prioritised. The senior citizens prioritised by DeSantis include Holocaust survivors and Cuban survivors of the Bay of Pigs debacle, or as NBC calls them, revered members of key voting blocs. Can you believe this stuff? DeSantis is being accused of keeping the elderly alive just so they can vote for him again. He should be doing the humane thing like Governor Cuomo and sending COVID-infected patients into nursing homes to kill thousands. Then he'd get media plaudits and maybe even an Emmy. You see, the Democrats and their media enablers believe that the COVID vaccine should be prioritised according to issues like race. Just this morning, senior Democrat Senators Ed Markey and Elizabeth Warren, along with Congresswoman Presley, explained that racial justice must be the number one priority in distributing the COVID vaccine. You would have thought saving lives would be the number one priority for any sort of vaccine program. But the absurd MSNBC hit piece masquerading as a news article is just one little example of how the overwhelming majority of the US media acts as the Democrats' propaganda arm. And it's why the overwhelming majority of conservatives have zero trust in the majority of the media.